Welcome, Gemini, to your June 2024 reading. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Now, Gemini, please excuse my ratty looking cards here. These are one of my, I think this is my oldest deck, or potentially my second oldest deck. I can't remember, but it's one of my favorites. It's called the Mythical Tarot as opposed to the Mystical Tarot, which is the other deck I'm going to be using today. But I thought I could replace these, but you can't replace them. They stopped printing them. I was going to get a brand new deck, but unfortunately this is the one I'm using. Now, for everyone who is still waiting on their mini readings, please check, because I have done a chunk of them. I'm doing some every week to try and work through the backlog. Now, I'm not offering free mini readings at this time anymore, simply because I want to get through the backlog. But look, if you do want to leave a donation or something like that, you can, and I will pull some cards for you there. Just make sure you put a comment in the comment section to let me know that you've done it, and that way I can put the link to your little reading there for you to access. That's how I'll get the reading to you. Okay, now let's get into this month's reading. Now, Gemini, you are starting out with a real heartbreak here. I feel like for a lot of you, there was obviously something from the past here. You've got the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords. And this is telling me, I'm sorry, I jump all over the place when I read. I do apologize. These are your cards and the messages come through for me. So this is telling me definitely in the past, the Six of Cups, you have been thinking back to a real heartbreak or a heartbreaking time in your life. And I feel like this could have something to do with love and relationships, because you have the Knight of Cups here. And I feel like you might be thinking back to this heartbreak and be sort of listening to other people as well in your ear. The Four of Cups is kind of that card of apathy. You don't really care, but other people are sort of making you perhaps care about the situation or think back to the situation. And maybe you're remembering some stuff from the past, and I feel like there's a real shift and a change here in June. There is a reawakening and almost a wake-up call coming in for you in a way. Now, this could be something that somebody says to you about the past, and it just sort of, it makes you think. Something snaps you out of it almost. There's a bit of a wake-up call here, and I feel like you perhaps are deciding to let go of this heartbreak, this heartache, this pain that perhaps some of you, although you haven't been carrying heavily, it's there in your mind. You're thinking about it. And this wake-up call is going to get you, it's going to spark something in you, and you are going to be on track and pushing forward in your own life. You've got the Chariot here right underneath the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is that card of, like I said, reawakening. It's also other people judging you and judging what you've done and your opinion as well, or anyone that is potentially in a position of being judged by others. This could be a situation here that has really shaken you up a little bit. And now you're on track to take things forward in your own way, making your own decisions and not listening to other people. I feel like there's a real opportunity that could be coming in here for you, Gemini. And this is, you are going to seize the day, I feel, almost in a way. And when you get the Chariot, this is a metaphor for you and your journey through your own life. And the Chariot says that you, like I said, are going to be choosing where to turn right, where to turn left. You're taking control of things and really moving forward. And this is a card of success. Now, you actually some of you may be traveling or physically moving here as well. Obviously, the Chariot is a vehicle and it does talk about you moving forward. So this is great as well. Now, this could have something to do with moving house, moving job, that kind of thing here. But I feel that there is success and you are calling the shots. So that's wonderful. Now, the Star card, what a great card to get in your reading. This is a card of hope. And this is a card of having faith that things are going to work out for you and pushing forward, you know, because the Chariot card, it sometimes isn't an easy thing to be moving forward in that Chariot. You know, if you look at this card, there are, and most Chariot cards, excuse me, in most tarot decks, you will see two animals of some sort, two creatures of some sort, one black and one white. And this talks about opposing forces that are pulling you in two different directions. And it's quite befitting for you, Gemini, because you are the twins, you know, that you are, there's almost two of you sometimes, you know, two ways of thinking, two ways of looking at certain situations. You know, how you have those two sides to you. So, and you have to kind of pull them together so you can move forward in one direction. You know, if you're in two minds, it's difficult to move forward because you don't know. So you kind of have to, I see you pulling things together and being in control of your mind, your thoughts, your ideas, your actions. And it's not easy. And that's my point, because the Charioteer is trying to pull these two strong beasts to go in the right direction. They're both facing outwards. They want to go in opposite directions, but the Charioteer is pulling it all together. And so I feel like, you know, although this won't be easy, you are going to be doing it quite successfully. Have faith that things will work out. You know, that's what the Star card says. Now, there could be an Aquarian here because you do have the Star card and this is ruled by Aquarius. But you've also got an Earth sign here. This can be a Taurus, a Virgo or a Capricorn. I would normally read this card as a Virgo, but it will be different for all of you. But this is, you know, if this doesn't represent someone in your life, it represents the characteristics that you are going to be taking on, you know, that this card describes. And, you know, this person is someone that can do it all. You know, they're a real carer, they're a real nurturer, they're a real provider, and they work hard and work tirelessly. They are one of those people that can do it all. They wake up in the morning, they get the kids ready for school, they go to work, they come home, they cook the dinner, they help the kids with the homework, they go to committee meetings, they do the gardening, they clean the house. You know, they're just that sort of person. And they're always on the go, got things happening, having to do things as well. But this could be the characteristics that you're going to be taking on as well in the month of June, getting things done. But the wonderful thing about this card is it's a card of abundance. The Queen of Pentacles loves luxury, loves to buy things, but has worked hard for her money as well. So deserves to spend some on her and enjoys spending some on her. So I feel like in June, I feel like there is this a bit of luxurious kind of energy. Do things for yourself, you know, and spoil yourself a little bit. You've worked hard for the money that you've made. So really, enjoy it. but I do feel like there is great abundance coming in for you around June. Now, I forgot to say happy birthday to all you Geminis born in June as well. I hope you have a great month. Now, let's get some clarifying cards out for June for Gemini. Whoa. Okay, now these are the mystical tarot as opposed to the mythical tarot. I love these cards, so I'm going to take these. They fell out, so I will take them and we'll go through them all as well. Sorry, I'm just going to take them off camera, but I've got them here. Okay. Now, where were we? So those first few cards that came out, you had the cards here. You've got some knights. I'm just having a quick look at them. Okay. Yeah, there's a real new beginning here for you after a bit of a reawakening. I feel like you've really, you're starting out on the fresh, you know. There's some new inspiration, but there could be a new love coming in here for you. I feel like you're kind of deciding there's something that you've been hanging on to, this pain, and that perhaps has prevented you from moving forward in a relationship, into new relationships in the future. But I feel like I said, you're releasing this and you're taking control of things, and this is bringing in this wonderful new energy of passion and excitement and drive almost. You know, you're getting things going forward. It can talk about the birth of a new project or a new baby even for some of you, but this is wonderful energy, and I feel like you've put a lot of energy and momentum into something as well, and you've been working on some stuff. And the Three of Wands here tells me that, you know, there is this energy of you being able to move on to the next thing. You've started something, you've put some energy into it, you started working on it, and now your ships are going to be coming in. Don't worry about that. You've done the hard work, and now you can move on to the next thing, you know, the Three of Wands. But yeah, look, these are some cards that came in here. Not only do you have an ace, which is the new beginning, but you've got that Fool card here. This is this is that new journey. You're going somewhere exciting, and there's a new adventure here for you in a way. And this could be in love. I'm feeling for some of you, you've got the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, absolutely there is this, you could potentially be meeting someone in June here, and it could be this earth sign, but I see you being really busy as well. The Eight of Wands is lots of calls, lots of text messages, lots of phone calls, particularly if you're moving somewhere or traveling. You're going to be organizing things. There's going to be a lot of bustle, hustle and bustle going on here for you. But yeah, this is some real exciting times here for you. And I feel like here, you know, look at this, out of that bunch that fell down, you got the Three of Swords again. So there really is this sadness that you are still carrying, and I feel like, and can you believe this, you got the Judgment here. So there's absolutely, I mean, it's just repeat messages, and I do apologize for repeating myself, but the cards that came out, you know, the Three of Swords and Judgment again, the Three of Swords and Judgment, you know, I feel like, yeah, that you're getting a bit of a wake-up call about something from the past and some heartache that you perhaps are getting over with now. And and you're not going to believe this, but in that clump that came out, the Nine of Pentacles again, I mean, the same messages. This is well, no, sorry, was it the Nine of Pentacles? No, I'm thinking the Nine and the Queen. This is very Queen energy. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of abundance, and it is very much the same sort of energy as this, in the sense that this is hard-earned money. You've got a lot of it around you, but you are the one that's putting in the hours, the time, the days to make this money. You know, it hasn't been given to you. And it's a card of spending as well, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and almost saying, this has a lot of energy with that Three of Wands, in the sense that it's saying you have done what you can, and now there's a time for you to sit back and allow what is to come in for you come in, and enjoy what you have worked for here. You're not right at the stage you want to be at, but you're on the road. So just take a break and enjoy and relax, and enjoy your money, your wealth that you've really worked for here. But we'll just get some more cards out there. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. You are deciding, I feel, in June, or something is making you decide. This wake-up call, this reawakening that you're having here in the Judgment card, you're deciding to leave some of that heavy stuff behind. And this could even be, like I said, physically leaving a place, a home. Could even be a relationship, but I'm feeling more a physical kind of movement. And, you know, if it's not, you're certainly deciding emotionally to let things go. And the beauty of the Eight of Cups, I really like this card. A lot of people see it as quite ominous. You know, it's a very dark card, in the sense of, like, the colouring is dark. And this is significant. All things in tarot cards are quite significant. And the moon is there. So this signifies you're not really perhaps knowing where you're going, but you know that you can't stay where you are, so, or in the situation that you're in, and you are deciding to leave. And like I said, for some of you it's a home, for some of you it's a job, it's a relationship. It will be relevant for you. And the thing with this card is, you are, although you don't know where you're going, you are walking straight into the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is make a wish. It's a wish fulfillment. It's things coming true for you. And look, you have the Six of Cups again. So you've got the Six of Cups twice. There is a lot of energy of the past, of nostalgia, of wanting to recreate almost some happiness and some things that you had from the past. But in that lot, this also flicked out, and these cards as well, my gosh, from the last little lot, Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're stuck in the past here, and there's a bit of stagnant energy that some of you will need to clear. You've got the Hangman. So the Hangman is being almost in suspended animation, but you're looking away from the Hangman is looking away from the past. You're looking at the future, and you're contemplating your situation, and you're learning what had happened, what you want. And I feel like you are going to be doing things differently. You know, you've got a real celebration here, and you're going to be celebrating a wonderful, happy, emotional event. And this can be just the beginning of something, the birth of a baby, the christening, you know, a baby's christening, a wedding or something. And you're going to be doing things differently as well, in that regard. But you're going to be looking at things differently. That's a real theme here that I'm getting coming through here. You are changing the way you do things, looking at things differently, letting go of the past, getting your thoughts together, your ideas, your mind together, and you are doing things strategically in a way that is going to get you results in the future. And even for this little celebration, I feel like you might be doing some things a little bit differently here as well. But the past, is coming through as a real theme as well. Obviously, 2 6 of Cups here. You've got to be careful that you don't get stuck in the past. It's okay to go back and reminisce and think about the good times and pick out what it was from the past that you want for the future and release what doesn't serve you any longer, which I feel like absolutely with the 8 of Cups there you will be doing. So I hope that made sense. Don't forget, if you would like me to pull some cards for you now, unfortunately I'm not doing the mini readings. Maybe in the future when I get through this lot, but I still have so many to go. I'll start doing it again, but for now, if you've got some questions, absolutely, if you want to buy me a coffee or whatever, I'll pull some cards for you and just quickly give you a brief, love, life, health, wealth, career kind of message, but it'll just be, it won't be, I'm not doing them for free anymore. Okay, have a great month. Happy birthday again, Gemini, and hope to see you next month. Bye.